We're only one day into the expansion, and the Azerite Snake is already getting a nerf. It's a 4-mana 5/5 with a battle cry that makes your hero steal 10 health from the enemy hero. And when it says steal, it actually reduces the opponent's maximum life total by 10, so if they started at 30, as most do, they'll be capped at 20 and not be able to heal above that. So it's easy to see why this card might be considered too powerful, but it's not a card we're allowed to put directly on our deck. We have to get it by playing 4 Excavate cards. So Excavate is a new keyword. Each time you play it, you get an increasingly powerful treasure, eventually resulting in the Azerite Snake. That's a bit of work, but it's not too bad because most of the Excavate cards are reasonably powerful. Once we get the snake in hand, the really disgusting thing to do is to just play it multiple times with Brewmasters. And there's basically no counterplay for this, since the snake stops the opponent from healing above a certain threshold. Normally this combo takes multiple turns to pull off, but I took it a step further and included Thaddeus Monstrosity in my deck. When Thaddeus is on the right polarity, it makes our even cost cards cost 4 less, so that means all our snakes and all the bouncers cost 0. So we can easily play all 3 snakes or even more in a single turn. If it looks fun, be sure to play it while it lasts because it's getting nerfed in a couple days. Alright, love slime. Unfortunately, if this is Snap Druid, it's a bad matchup for me. And this is a bad draw for my slime. I have not seen a single druid this expansion that didn't have Splish Splash Whelp on curve. I mean, I'm not saying that they're cheating, but... I mean, I'm not saying they're not cheating. I was only playing 2 bouncers and I never drew them, and now I play 4 and I drew all of them. But if I can actually find my snake, then extra bouncers aren't too bad. I would even be happy to bounce a Kobold Miner at this point, I think. Alright, got some nice lifesteal out of it. And unfortunately for my opponent, the slimes keep coming. You know, I only need 2 of these for snake damage, so I can use the other 2 on Kobold Miner. I could possibly deal 30 damage next turn if I draw Kobold Miner and they leave up a Thaddeus, which I don't really know why they would, but it was possible. Defile does clear here, which is nice. What if I play Mortal Eradication? Maybe I could like trade this off and then Defile. It does 3 damage. I think that's actually pretty good. Start with a life tap. I go here, it does 3. Oh, it killed my slime, and it kept going. Shit. Well, that's okay. Okay, that's a lot of mana to not develop a whole lot. Love to see Topior die. I guess this is just refreshing. Oh boy, it's Reno. I forgot how fun that card is to play against. Best draw in my deck, probably. We're still one Kobold Miner away from great power. Oh cool, I'm getting mind controlled. I love that investing mana in my own minions is actively bad. Oh, equality's good. Oh, and there's the Kobold Miner. We were so close to greatness. I wonder if that deck plays an undead. Okay. Discover spell is going to make them overdraw most likely. Oh, just kidding. The one card that didn't make them overdraw. Aquatic Form also wouldn't have. I think it's got to be Gary here. Burrow Buster. It's just Gary. Can probably set up a Defile here, right? Maybe not. Okay, there's a 2. That actually helps me a lot. There's Thaddeus, but he's odd this turn. So hopefully if I just survive this turn, Thaddeus will get the job done. So there's a 2, 3, 4. Probably just reverbing this is pretty good. Reverb, Defile, and then we can play, I guess, Burrow Buster? I mean, if I'm gonna play Burrow Buster, I don't necessarily need to reverb this, but I kind of have to get a 1. No, I can bump here for a 1. One, 2, 3, 4. Alright, I think we may have finally reached the point in this game where I can win. I mean, that is value. For sure. Your even cost cards cost 4 less. Hopefully I have board space. Snake.
Who's ready for another round?
Snake. And that's a snake. Beautiful. Finally got my combo. I'm down to keep one of the excavators. Insane hand. Wow, it just keeps getting better every single turn. They're also snaking, not surprising. Although sometimes they're sludging instead of snaking. I hate Doomkin. I hate it. I think I'm still in a pretty good spot though. If I didn't have this Drill Fist this turn, the Doomkin could have just been game ending. But Drill Fist, oh my god, I'm gonna puke. They could Brewmaster Doomkin me again, but I don't really know if they can afford to do that. Oh wait, I'm gonna overdraw here. Well, hopefully it's not Thaddeus. That's actually a totally fine overdraw, because now this is guaranteed to hit Thaddeus. Wow, what a disaster. So Defile does 2 damage here. If I bump here, it does 4 damage. So I might just do that. They've only excavated 3 times. What if I just snake bounce?
I'm not getting any younger.
I don't know, it's probably not that hard for them to have some random healing effect. Well, even though this Flesh Behemoth doesn't summon anything, my opponent doesn't know that. Okay, so they're probably going to banish here. Maybe I sap that? Dude, this song on Spotify is the loudest thing I've ever heard in my life. Wow, they didn't get rid of this. Okay, there's my brew. So, I just need to be able to play Thaddeus, and I have 30. But I think that's a bit tough. Or I can just get to 10 mana without the opponent healing, and then 2 snakes will be enough. Alright, that slows down the incoming damage. I think next turn is likely Snake Bounce, and then I have double Snake on the following turn. And then even if they can heal for 10, they'll still be dead. Okay, they have Snake now. This is not the right polarity next turn, unfortunately.
I'm not getting any younger.
We'll just go Sargeras. It's really, really strong here.
Planet to burn.
And then sometimes double Snake is good enough next turn. And if it's not, then we just simply wait one turn for triple Snake.
Who's ready for another round? Candle Mud Slider. Planet to burn. Planet to burn.
Let's double check. This is on odd. If I could just get rid of my Sargeras, they wouldn't be able to open up any board slots for double Snake. It's really hard to get rid of, though. I could bounce it, but then I don't even have lethal next turn.
I'm not getting any younger. Lightly used armor. Planet to burn.
Opening up board slots.
Who's ready for another round?
They put me to 10, but I can put myself back up to 30. They leave their Snake in play. Interesting. Probably should still just play both of my Snakes. Even if I play double Burrow Buster, I can't kill the Snake, and leaving it up is really dangerous.
I'm not getting any younger. Ready for another round?
7/7 Rusher. They did have another bounce, so I'm glad I didn't just let myself die here. Nice. Get out snaked, idiot. The old Warlock mirror.
Stormwind will tremble before Tamsin Rome.
Is it good to discard Thaddeus in this matchup? Yeah, I mean, playing Thaddeus on turn 5 is insane.
Armor! Armor! Lightly used armor. Candle Mud Slider.
Could play Immortal Eradication here, but I don't know why I would. Could play Smokestack here, and I know exactly why I would, so I will. Pouch of Coins. I guess with Pouch of Coins, I just play Slime next turn. Slime.
Candle much lighter.
So if I want, I can, like, Drain Soul. I guess maybe I would Defile. And then I would get odd discounts, but odd isn't super good with my hand, right? Maybe I just go Drill Fist, hit him for 5. Die. Old Doomkin's kind of a bummer. But it's a much more natural way to pull out my Thaddeus. Smokestack is great. I can play Gary, huh? I don't think that's good, but I can do it. It's a lot of stats. How the hell do they deal with Gary and Thaddeus? It's just not possible. My opponent's fucking dead. Oh. I mean, this still doesn't really deal with things. Thaddeus eats 4 of these. Oh, they don't even get through my... Or they do just barely get through my taunts. They don't get through my taunts. They get through my taunts, though. Oh, just a totally normal card for them to have discovered. That gives me Snake, though, right? Snake's not lethal, though. What if I do something a little cute and play Thaddeus?
We're not done with you yet.
Queen Ajara. I don't think she's good. Oh, right. This is discounted by the gym, not just Thaddeus. Alright, well, I'm showing 1 trillion damage, and if Thaddeus sticks, I have another 20 from hand. Was a good game. For me.